you're wondering if you should go solo traveling or solo backpacking, then make sure you stay till the end, because I'm sharing all the reasons why you actually should go solo backpacking or solo traveling, and what I've learned from traveling by myself, for myself, with myself. Hi Lovebug, I'm Vivi. Welcome to Adventure Awaits. My channel is all about guiding you to a more adventurous life that you're fully and completely in love with. So if this is the kind of life you want to be living, then consider subscribing. The number one reason why we should go solo traveling or solo backpacking is that if we do not find friends to come with us, if we do not have a partner who actually wants to join us, or for whatever reason we do not have the right people to go with, or we an introvert, or we do not like groups and we do not want to go in a group because they kind of suck sometimes, then it is the best way to get out there, to enjoy life, live life to the fullest, and actually have fun. That is the underlying reason. So reason number one, what you're gonna learn is taking radical responsibility for every single thing that's happening in your life. Because after a while, no matter what happens, no matter how bad the circumstances are, you can still keep blaming everything on everything and everyone else. You're gonna notice that the one common determinator in everything is, well, you guessed it, you. Yeah. And once we start taking radical responsibility, once we stop blaming other people or the circumstances or the weather or the country or whoever for whatever's happening to us, we actually start putting ourselves into a position where we can determine how the story ends. So if you're not happy with the current story you're living, with how the story is going to end and how you're going to tell it in hindsight, you're actually in the position to change it by changing how you're reacting to it. Reason number two, get comfortable getting uncomfortable. This will also help you become more confident. We build confidence the more time we do something. The first time we speak to a stranger, it might be weird and very uncomfortable. The second time, it might be a little bit less difficult. And after a while, you start becoming used to it. And it just starts becoming second nature. And suddenly, you're confident doing it. Reason number three, you start learning how to be with yourself and by yourself. How to entertain yourself, how to sit with your thoughts and feelings, with your pain, with your emotions, with your happiness, and you start learning how to handle your own emotions, which is a really, really important skill to have. Next reason is you start to get to know your own limits and your weaknesses. Only when you do things by yourself, you notice where you push your limits. You notice that suddenly when you actually have to navigate yourself through a huge city or through the jungle by yourself, that your navigation skills are actually not good. And that all the time you've been relying on your travel buddies to do that for you. Or that your organizational skills are not very great, because every time you're coming to an airport, well, you're kind of late. Because you've been relying on other people to manage the time and to organize things accordingly. Reason number six, you become more resilient. When you travel, things do not always go as planned. Things do not always work out as you envisioned them to be. But what are you going to do? Are you now going to sit there and cry, beat yourself up, and blame the world? Or are you going to get your shit together and figure out what to do next? There are situations where it looks like there's not much we can do. But there's always a way, there's always a solution. And this is what solo traveling will help you with, because if you're with someone, it's much easier to find a solution for pretty much anything. And reason number seven is that you'll see that the world is a much better place than you believe. You will notice that there are so many people who actually want to help you, even if you're not asking them for help. So many people who are actually really interested in you and who you are and what you do. And that the world isn't actually as dangerous as most people perceive it to be. But the most important thing, do not go solo traveling because someone told you to, because you feel it is the thing to do right now, because you feel like you have to, or because society tells you to do, or whatever, or because you're watching this video and you think, oh, actually that makes sense. Go do it only if you have a deep desire to travel. If you actually do desire to go through challenges and pain and figure things out. If you're actually excited by the adventure, and if you really, really want to do it, go do it, have fun, and live your best life. And if you want to know more about how to actually live your best life and become the person that deals with all these things effortlessly, that never gets into like really bad problems, and that really enjoys their life on a deeper level, then I have a free training for you down in the description below. Go check it out. It's really cool training. And if you like this video, consider sharing it with your friends and family, anyone who would benefit from it. Make sure you consider subscribing if you actually liked my video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye.